Hello everyone, welcome back to my room. Today, for my demonstration speech, I will be demonstrating how I write one of my poems. So today, you will be actually writing one with me through the process with you guys, and I'll add the words and I'll let you guys know what I'm thinking. I have my playlist playing in the background. I think it's Experience playing right now. Absolutely love that song. So, I have an empty doc opened right here, if you can see. So we are going to turn this empty doc into something absolutely beautiful. So first I'd like to go through what do I want to write about. Some things that have been going through my mind recently are, I have three choices right now. My first choice is this guy was talking, and he was talking about how love is not something that you feel. Love is something that you do despite how you feel. And I love that. I absolutely love that. I feel like I can definitely keep going based off that. Another option I have is I've been going through my phone recently, looking through my old photos and stuff, and I found some poems that I've screenshotted made by other people on social media where they talk about how being a student, working so hard for academic validation, and then over time just becoming so drained. I can relate with that because that's exactly what I'm going through right now. You know, I've always been on top of my game, always, and now I'm past my deadlines. My A's turning into B's, stuff like that. So I could definitely add on to that. Another one I've been thinking about, a feeling one where feeling like the love that you're trying to give someone doesn't feel like it's enough, but then you don't know what's going through their head, so you're just like, I'm trying to give my all to you, and you say that it's too much. And I've been feeling that like that recently too. So those are my three options, and again, this is like how I started with this. So I go with my gut. What do I want to write about? Whenever I try to write it, I write for the reader. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm speaking to the reader through my words. So what can I write that they will potentially feel or can relate to? And I'll get back to you on that. Okay, so I was thinking it out. I was looking at my page and thinking maybe I can kind of collab the first and last idea, where love is not just a feeling, it's what you do despite how you're feeling, and being able and feeling like the love you're giving doesn't feel like enough. I feel like I can collaborate those two. So I definitely want to add that specific quote. Love is not something that you do. Love is not what you feel. Love is what you do despite how you feel. And I want to add that into there. But like, how can I lead it up to that one specific quote? Because that I want to be like, like I want that to hit the reader, you know? So, okay, so I'm thinking. So the first line I come up with is, the words I love you puncture into my heart and expand with fullness. Okay. So with that, I'm just gonna keep rereading it in my head and see what else I can add. Okay, so so far I haven't got to my goal yet of that line, but now I'm trying to bring the character into, not the character, I'm trying to bring the reader into like realizing what's happening, and like how what's going on in the poem. How is the poem feeling that's going to make the reader feel something. I made it to my goal of saying it, and now I'm in between like a slow, sad, melancholy feeling, or like a liberating freedom type of feeling. So I'm in between those two, but I'm gonna keep writing. Right now, my last thing I wrote was, because despite how I feel, I am still here. And I'm gonna just build off of that. I want to change it. Hold on. Despite feeling empty and carrying this hole in my full heart, I understand that love is not just from the fullness of my heart, but to willingly stay despite this hole in hopes one day I can show you how full love can be. Because that is what true love means. I don't know. Of course, like I kept stuttering. This is very like it's there, but it's not there. And I changed some things around, and at first you could tell through I was trying to find the tone, and I really couldn't find it. But I changed some things around, and I know I did my best, and I know I did a good job, because I get this feeling of wow. And if I can get that feeling, then I know my reader can too. Okay, so we are in the last stage. We are ready to present this poem. We went through all the stages. Well, this is my stages. This is me demonstrating to you how I do it. So we brainstormed real quick. What are some things that are going through my head? What can we write about? What is something that we are passionate about that we can write about? We figured out that we can kind of collaborate our two ideas and still keep our end goal of saying love is not just in what you feel, but in what you do. Once we had the writing process, we just kept going, and our goal was to mention that, because we didn't want to start off with it. We wanted to kind of mention it to allow the reader to see like words leading up to realize that realization that I felt when I first heard that quote too. Just wow. Like, that's what we did. We fixed it up. We figured out that we finished it up. The tone really wasn't where we wanted it to be, so we changed it up a little bit, and that's okay, because that's part of the writing process. And we kept going. We edited it. Sorry, very weird word. And we kept going. We finished it off, fixed the grammar, and we figured out a title. And now we're ready to present this. So now we're just gonna present it. So this is what we came up with. This is titled, I Love You Enough to Leave You. And I won't be really looking at you, mostly I'll be looking at my screen, because I just wrote this, so it's not like, it's in my head, but it's not really in my head. So I just want to make sure I read every word to you, so you guys fully get the full experience. So, but know that I know that you're there. I love you enough to leave you. The words I love you puncture into my heart and expands with fullness. Your words make me forget the pain I feel, forget the pain of not feeling enough for you, the pain of feeling like I am not worthy, because once you say that 3-letter word, everything disappears. Everything just becomes that 3-letter word. The hole that stays within me, waiting for your words to make me feel full again, is the only thing I care for. All I ever wanted was to make you feel the love that I felt you deserved. But really, I was trying to make you feel the love I needed from you, because that is what I deserve. I don't deserve to feel like this. I don't deserve to feel empty, like an endless hole waiting for you to fill me up again whenever it's convenient. I am not a damn dog to be here for you whenever you feel like, and to leave whenever something more important comes up. I don't deserve to feel like the love I have within me is not enough, because it is. And I'll be damned if I allow you to make me forget my worth another damn second. The way I imagined the words I love you to feel was fullness, magical and weightless. I know loving someone is not always easy. It can get hard. But love is not always just something to feel sometimes, as you have taught me. Love is not just in what you feel, but in what you do despite how you feel. I know this now, because the emptiness I feel just for you to do the bare minimum is not worth it. It is not worth the pain to hear the I love you sometimes. It is not worth the feeling of temporary fullness, because despite how empty I feel, I am still here. I am still here with this hole that seems to get bigger every single day, every single hour of every single goddamn day that you feel that I am not important enough to text a simple hey. I care so deeply for you, but I have to love myself more in order to show you what it means to be in love. You are someone that doesn't know what true love feels like. That is why I carry this hole. Because I know your I love yous are full of words, but empty with feeling. And because of this, I have to leave you. I love you too much to the point where I lose myself, and that is not love. I only hope that one day I can show you what real, true love feels like. I understand now that love is not just the fullness of my heart, but to willingly leave so that I can show you how full love can be. Because that is what true love means. And that is our end. That is our conclusive poem. That is what we got done together. That is and I don't know, just the way it ends, I feel like we really were able to touch the reader. If you were touched, I hope you were. And we finished. This is how we do it. This is how I do it. And I really want to thank you for joining me on this journey. As you saw, we started off with nothing, with a blank page, just brainstorming some ideas from the top of my head. And this was a journey that we took. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, it was super exciting. Thank you for being here and enjoying this process with me. And I really hope you enjoy the poem. Please let me know. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you.